So Foggy's currently in Bosnia, so I thought I would do a very quick run through of where he's been so far. It's very easy to lose track of things that he did back in July, so this will be a very quick run through using Foggy's Google map. Brace yourselves. This is Foggy's Google map. It can be found on his website, emmyfoggydog.org. As you can see, the little paw prints are everywhere that he's been. The red one is where the stunt double has been. That was like a plan B, just in case Foggy got lost in the post. Those miles do not get added to the mileage, but it's just kind of a standby, just in case they're absolutely necessary. So this one is Foggy HQ. That's where I am right now, in Portsmouth in the UK. And then he went to Munich. Now, when you look at this, you can see a selection of photos from those destinations. So you can see he went to Munich. That was the one to prove where he was. And then he went to I've forgotten what they're called. Apologies, there's lots of beer. That's all I know. I can't remember what that's called. Yeah, so a few photos to show where he was. So that was good. That was his first destination. It was 630 miles. Then he went to Kaiserslautern. Now, he had a really good time there. They seem to like fish quite a lot. This one was 681 miles. There you go. He went to a football stadium. There's a memorial. This castle, where Foggy's looking, up there's a cannonball in the wall, apparently. It's really good when Foggy sitters give a bit of filler information. He went to an observatory. It looks like R2-D2 on the outside. That was deliberate. But the Foggy sitter bumped into someone that volunteers there. So he showed Foggy around, something that a lot of people don't get the opportunity to do. So Foggy had to look through the telescope, which was amazing. And they were supportive of the campaign as well, which was really good to see. And then after that, Foggy went to Sorrento. The mountain in the background is Mount Vesuvius, but that was their hotel pool. Nice for some. And then they went on a couple of yachting trips around the harbour. See, Foggy loves the good life. Yeah, he's ready for a close-up anytime you like. Then they potted around a couple of the towns. They went to Positano, the Amalfi Coast and Capri, as well as Sorrento. Yeah, lots and lots of lounging around on boats. And then more landmarks to show where he was. I find it really interesting to see sculptures and things that I've never heard of. Always fascinates me. Anyone that's known me since the start of Foggy's Adventures will know that I haven't really done a lot of travelling. My geography was rubbish when I first started Foggy. So all of this is an eye-opener for me. Even though I was well until 16 years ago, I'm now 46. So I was never really a big traveller before that. I'd been to New York, Lanzarote and Venice a couple of times. But that was about it. Oh, and Gran Canaria. That was about it. I wasn't a massive traveller. So Foggy does it all for me. I guess I kind of thought that I'd be travelling later in life, and it just never happened because I got ME. So on this trip, Foggy got 3,182 miles. I think I'm right. Foggy's now travelled 4,182 miles. And as I said, he's currently in Bosnia. So that should go past the 6,000 mile point. By the time his paws come back here on Friday or Saturday, depending on how tired my friend is when she gets back from her travels. And then he's off to Canberra. Please do donate. This is a logistical challenge. I know it's a soft toy going on his adventures and it's really exciting, but having to get him from A to B safely, not lost in the post or just literally left behind when Foggy sitters go into restaurants or something, it's incredibly difficult, and bless them. All of my Foggy sitters have said that they've been incredibly stressed because they're terrified of losing him. So I am really grateful to absolutely everybody who Foggy sits. More grateful than you will ever know. But yeah, please do get in touch if you can Foggy sit, whether you live in the UK but are going overseas on business or pleasure. Or if you live overseas and can help Foggy to clock up mileage, I will post Foggy to you. But it is your responsibility to post him back to me as soon as you can, once you've taken some photos and let Foggy have some adventures where you live. But yeah, there you go. You're up to date with what Foggy's up to. Please do check out the map on his website. At any point after every trip, I will update with a little bit of text about what happened on the trip and the photos. So yeah, that's what all you need to know about Foggy's Global Challenge 2023-2024. And we've currently raised £101, which isn't great. We have been going since the middle of July, I think. So if you can donate, please do. We have got £1 million target. I really don't think we're going to reach that, but I set that as the target so that people understood the kind of ballpark that we now need in terms of funding. If Emmy's ever going to be taken seriously, if Emmy's ever going to get researched adequately, £1 million for one fundraiser is the starting point. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you again soon.